The Portland Trail Blazers have not won a championship since the year 1977. It has been 51 years.
They haven't been back to the NBA Finals since 1992.
As great as he was, moved that forward.
Until this moment.
Conference Final.
With the Zen Master as mentor and his disciples, Cal Love and Derek Fisher, bolstering the staff.
The youngest MVP in NBA history at 20 years old, Shakur.
The kid, the shot.
Will the Blazers finally bring home a ring in 2028?
This is the NBA Finals, Game 2. The Trailblazers come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against Washington. The NBA postseason, coming up next.
The NBA playoffs continue. Just 2 teams remain. They are battling their way toward this title. Game 2 of the finals. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. They've got Dillingham, Sarr out there with Domantas, Sabonis. Then it's Shaedon, Sharpe. And for the Trailblazers, taking a look at Washington. They've overcome a number of challenges just to get here. Now down 1-0. Greg, they face a huge hurdle.
And you know what? I think they learned a lot in Game 1. Playing against the best the league has to offer, they know they have to make some adjustments, keep everyone involved, and they have to hit the open shots they're given.
You were talking about the adjustments before. I agree. Sarr with it. Headed by Porzingis. Porzingis with the block.
That's the forgotten skill as Porzingis able to get up there and throw that one away. He's finished top 10 in blocks a couple of times.
Porzingis with the steal. It's tipped. Sabonis with the steal. Launches it. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here is Shakur. Out to Porzingis for 3. Portland again missing. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I was able to talk to the head coach. Blazers for a minute. When I asked Coach about his top priority of this game, he said, without hesitating, containing Sabonis. He added, he's a skilled low-post player who plays with a lot of power. And when he's not scoring, he's making plays for his teammates. So the defense has its work cut out for them. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Mr. Porzingis. Here is Shakur. Pocket 6. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Dillingham with the bucket.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Here is Shakur. Here's Porzingis. Nifty move. It's blocked.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Trailblazers have gone 0-5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. And Sarr pulls it down.
Seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Nice ball movement by Washington. Fires from the wing. Dillingham, no good.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
A three-pointer is right on target.
That's a confident shot from Porzingis. And when he's pulling that quick, you know he's feeling it.
Down low, here's Dillingham. That ball's nice. Speed that time from Sabonis.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Fifth, Shaedon Sharpe.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Here is Shakur. Screened by Porzingis. Bank shot, no good. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Dillingham. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Portland trails by 5. There's Shakur. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Dillingham with it. There's Sabonis. Doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here is Shakur. Out left to the wing. From the arc. The rebound by Sharpe. Washington leading now by 3. From beyond the arc, and then some.
Wow, Sharpe just making it look easy.
And here are the Trailblazers now. And this is a team that, quite frankly, has been incredibly impressive so far in the postseason, with only 3 losses to date.
And to get to this stage of the playoffs and only have 3 losses is really incredible. But they can't get carried away knowing that. The job's not finished.
Pass to Dillingham. Off target from three-point range. Dillingham's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field. To the left wing. There's Shakur. Cranes the three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Sharpe against Bledsoe. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. It's Bledsoe on the wing. Here is Shakur. Takes it from 10. Again, the Trailblazers score. And timeout is called by Mike Buden. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Portis is checked in. Achua, he's checked in for the Wizards. Out to the wing. Defended by Portis. Pass to Dillingham. Takes a 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Bledsoe with it. Over Sharpe. And Portland again with the bucket.
Oh, and he likes the mid-range, Jay. You have to get right up on him if you want to stop it. Pass
to Dillingham. The trade. Portland grabs the miss.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here is Shakur. Bledsoe passes to Shakur. Releases. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Now Sarr. The shot by Sharpe. Nobody around. No good on the three. Bledsoe outside. Oh, that's blocked.
That's the kind of defense you love seeing from Achua. Like how engaged he was there.
And Washington has possession. Over to the left wing. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And Sarr throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here is Shakur. He has 7. Yep, that one goes in there. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Achua. And Sharpe has it in the corner. Excellent D there from Bledsoe.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And the shot goes in. And Washington has possession. They look to start a new streak after losing on Monday.
Timeout. Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Here is Carter. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Wide open shot is on the money. Portland trailing here. There's the screen. Here is Shakur. Connects from three-point range. 12 points for him.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Back to Carter. Pass to Dillingham. Carter outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Trailblazers shooting just about an even 40% to start. To the middle. Here's Portis. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And now a three-point Trailblazer lead. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Dillingham. Carter sets the pick for Dillingham. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Dillingham's got 6.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Shot clock at 6. Outside Portis. Here is Shakur. Second chance shot. Uses the glass that time, and it's good.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Sharpe. Sinks the triple. He's got 6.
Now, three-pointers really haven't been a problem for Sharpe since he's entered the NBA. Percentage is looking solid.
Here is Shakur. From downtown, it's all tied in Portland. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
So on the floor for Washington, Achua is out there with Edwards. Then it's Dillingham. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Carter in a point guard.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Dillingham with it. Pass to Achua. Trying for it. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. To the wing on the left. Outside Portis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Achua.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the evening. And the first one at the line is good. And Washington making a change here. Sabonis is checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Edwards. Sabonis sets the pick for Edwards. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Portland leading. Here's Kamara. Edwards defending. High arcing shot. Good work defensively by Carter. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Washington. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Here's Dillingham. He has 6. Just 5 to shoot. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Portis gets a hand on it.
Yeah, Portis relished that chance just to wipe away the shot.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here is Shakur. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Portland.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. That's a big difference maker.
Timeout. And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And Mike Buden Budenholzer is called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Porzingis is checked in for Portland. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Fires the three. Dillingham with the bucket. Dillingham's got 9.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Here is Shakur. He's got 16. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And it's Carter missing.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, easy call.
Portland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First one falls for him. Shaedon Sharpe checked in for the Wizards. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. The Wizards working the ball around now. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Washington trails by 7. In the corner, it's Sabonis. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
And Portland making a change here. Bledsoe's checked in. And Washington making a change here. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here is Shakur.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Trailblazers have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. First free throw is good. Carter, he's checked in for Dillingham. That one misses. Washington trails by 8.
Portland foul. Number 9. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Carter looking around. Pass to Sharpe. Sabonis' screen on Bledsoe. Bounce pass from Sharpe. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
And Sabonis getting his entire body up that time for the jam.
Now here's Porzingis. It's hauled in by Edwards.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Porzingis.
Substitution on the court.
Sabonis, the pass to Carter. Inside, here's Sharpe. A stupendous finish in traffic. Sharpe's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Just a gutsy play from Sharpe as he goes inside and absorbs all the contact.
Here is Shakur. Portis the screen. And he finishes nicely on the layup. He's got 20.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Trailblazers leading by 6. Is a screen on Clark. To the right side. Shakur hits the three-point bomb.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Now here is Carter. He has yet to score.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Pass to Bledsoe. 6 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Achua.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Now here's Bledsoe. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Looking to end his cold spell, and that's 2 points on the layup. He has 5.
He seems to have just lost his touch. Only 1 for his first 5 here in the quarter.
Outside, Sabonis to the inside. Pass to Achua. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Carter. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
For Washington, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And the first one drops. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Bledsoe outside. Here is Shakur. Can he keep it going? Not enough on that one as it misses. Now here's Sharpe. 8 points for him.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
To the paint.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Washington. A 12-point game. Here's Achua. A dunk by Achua.
These bigs can really put some force on the rim. Achua falls directly in that category.
Shakur passes to Bledsoe. Here is Shakur. Here's the 3. Here the three-point line. It's McCollum. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. McCollum's got the lead up to 12 now for Portland. Pass to Sabonis. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And the Wizards making a change here. Sarr's checked in. Here is Shakur. He's got 23. Here's Porzingis. And Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Sarr.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Pass to Bledsoe. Here is Shakur. There's the pick. Shoots. There's the triple. Buries it from three-point range. 26 points for him.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Sarr gets the bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Bledsoe has it in the corner. Here is Shakur. Screen by Porzingis. 4 on the clock. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Porzingis has got 5 now.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they've really started to get it closer to the basket.
Back to Sharpe. From outside, off the mark.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For Washington, they have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of basketball. 6 on the shot clock. To the left side wing. Here's Shakur. Rebound, Washington. Sarr's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Sharpe. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Portland. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Mike Budenholzer. Bud, what are you looking to clean up in the second half?
I don't think our offense is really moving the way we wanted to, getting up and down the court in pace. And, we got to make a few more open shots, but I think we can be a lot better offensively.
We've seen that from your team, Coach. I'm sure it'll show up. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drumline.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Coming into halftime of Game 2, there's an air of confidence for Portland.
One of the best ways to control the game, take care of the boards. Don't give up second chance points.
And at the offensive end, you can turn misses into makes. That's foul.
Taking a look at the situation for Washington, I'll get straight to it, Kenny. Is this a must-win game for... Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. Washington trails by 11. Outside, Sabonis. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. He's got 12.
And not the tightest D right there. And he's going to punish you if you give him that much space. That three-point shot is his bread and butter.
And for Washington, Dillingham is out there with Shaedon Sharpe. Then it's Sarr. Then it's Sabonis. Here's Shakur. Rebound, Washington. Sarr's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Sharpe. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Sharpe has such a bright future in this league, especially as a scorer.
It's his first trip to the line. Good on the second free throw. Portland leading by 7. Here is Shakur. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Sabonis.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And Sharpe has it in the corner. Wizards passing it around. Five to shoot. Floats one. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Wizards have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight. And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Shakur passes to Porzingis and stolen by Sarr. And here we go. Washington fast break. Got a piece of it. Pass to Bledsoe. Sabonis grabs the board. Washington trails by 7. Throws it up high, and Sarr throws it down.
A great pass on a pure talent level. Sharpe is top tier.
Here is Shakur. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Sarr sets the screen for Dillingham. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Portland's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. That's to Porzingis. Here is Shakur. Lets it go from the wing. Outside, Porzingis. Screen by Porzingis. Just 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity, and the cover is good. 7 points in the game.
There you go, finally getting one to drop. They have to be a little better now, starting 1 for 5 in this half.
Pass to Dillingham. And here's Sharpe. He's got 9. Misses the 3.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
Here's Shakur. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Washington trails by 7. Pass to Sharpe. Drives to the hoop. And then Sharpe with the dunk.
Look how Sharpe bounces off the drive, going to the rim full speed.
Here is Shakur. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
With the turnover total in the first half, only 1, but a totally different story here in the second.
Now Sarr. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And some signaling here that Shaedon Sharpe continues to get better with his decision-making.
Here is Shakur. And Bledsoe has it in the corner. From outside the arc, traps in the tray. Bledsoe's got 8.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Sharpe sets the pick for Sabonis. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Trail Blazers on D. Dillingham with it. 12 points for him. Unable to get that one.
And they continue to control the glass.
A shot by Shakur, no good. Washington trails by 6. Here's Sarr. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Portis, he's checked in for Portland. Here's Bledsoe. Here is Shakur. Back to Bledsoe. Shakur passes to Porzingis. Over Sarr. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis. He has 7.
Well, he's capable of draining shots in bunches, and that time he does it from the mid-range.
Pass to Sarr. 5 on the clock. Sharpe on the wing. Over Bledsoe. And another miss by Washington. And stolen by Sarr. Comes up empty down low.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Here is Shakur. Jacks up a 3. The shot misses.
Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Achua, he's checked in for Washington. Trailblazers leading by 4. Ring shot on the way. No good there. Washington's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. The Wizards working the ball around now. A 3. And they'll get another chance. Dillingham wide open, and he fires. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
For Washington, they've gotten half their shots to drop in the second half, up to this point, going 7 of 14. It's deflected. Porzingis with the steal.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clear.
Portland may have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And he makes the first.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Carter, he's checked in for Dillingham. He's perfect from the line this time. Washington trails by 4. Pass to Sharpe. They set the pick. Lets a floater go, and it's good on the way in. Sharpe's got 13 points.
Well, he'll find a way to score near the bucket. Even if Sharpe has to go to a high degree of difficulty attempt, he'll score.
Here is Shakur. And that one is stuffed right through.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Here's Sharpe. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here is Shakur. Bledsoe left side. Portis a screen on Carter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Precious Achua.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First free throw is good. Edwards, he's checked in for Washington. Malik Beasley comes in for Sharpe. He hits both from the stripe. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. Both teams will make substitutions. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. Now, he's not happy with the perimeter defense. He told them we have to hustle more out to the three-point line because they look real comfortable out there now. I want you contesting every three they put up. We'll see if that intensity increases on D, guys.
Thank you, David. And for Washington, they've got Sarr. Sharpe out there with Dillingham. Then it's Sabonis. And Shakur lays it up off the glass. 37 points for him.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Washington trails by 3. Pass to Sharpe. To tie it up. Bangs home the trifecta.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Porzingis, here is Shakur. It's Bledsoe on the wing. Defended by Sharpe. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Carter, he's checked in for the Wizards.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Driving to the basket.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Bledsoe has it in the corner. And Shakur, good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got 4 assists now tonight.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this one.
And Portland making a change here. Kamar's checked in, and a switcher also for Washington. Achua's checked in, and it's sent back by Bledsoe. Another shot. Sarr gets the bucket.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
6 to shoot. Great open look there. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now. I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Here is Shakur. There's the 3. Washington with the rebound. Pass to Dillingham. Carter for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Carter's got the game tied up here for Washington. Here is Shakur. Outside, Porzingis. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got 8 rebounds in this game. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Portis, he's checked in for Portland. Sabonis, he's checked in for Washington. Shaedon Sharpe comes in for Carter.
Well, the defense has failed to cut off any of these driving lanes, which is why they're resorting to fouling him, and he's hurting them from the charity stripe.
Shakur kicks to Bledsoe. Shot clock at 5. Doesn't go that time. Washington's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Outside Portis. From down in the low post, it goes.
Getting inside and letting Portis do his work. He attacked the bucket that time.
At the elbow, it's Sarr. Pass to Sharpe. Hands it from downtown. Sharpe's got 21.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Bledsoe outside. And here's Porzingis. Over Sarr. Shot is good, and the Wizards lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Porzingis.
Could come down the selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
Top of the key, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. He's got 32.
And after a first half in which their offense shot under 40%, they've got the lead, and they should count themselves to be lucky.
Here's Sabonis. It's deflected. Here is Shakur. And he drives in, and he makes good on the layup.
Smart pass from Porzingis, just a better shot available.
Washington shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Now, here's Sharpe. Pass to Sabonis. Shoots over Portis. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got rebound number 13 with that last one. To take the lead. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Washington.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
No coverage that time.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Pass to Bledsoe. Clock at 6 on the wing, and no good.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that bad. Big points from Sharpe. They needed that bucket.
The basket by Shakur. He's got 44. Here's Sharpe. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Portland trails by 3. Pass to Bledsoe. Drains it from beyond the arc.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them the lead.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
Here is Shakur. And Sarr pulls it down. And Washington has possession. It's in!
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Timeout, Blazers. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
Here is Shakur. And Sarr pulls it down. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Sharpe. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Well, you can bet that's what they're looking for. This late in the game, they need that three.
Timeout. Blazers. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Boy from Brooklyn. Shakur. Taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. Both good from the line that time.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments. Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. The second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That last one was a difference maker. It pushed it from a 2-point lead to 3.
The 3 from Porzingis. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. And so it's Washington who scraped by with the win. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at 1 game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
And now, thanks so much, David. That concludes Game 2 of the NBA Finals. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you.